All right, it's recording. So we can.
Okay, hold on 1 second here. Let me see.
I'm gonna get a water. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I probably should check my messages and make sure no one's asking me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bop in here real quick.
You gonna bop?
Oh.
We should probably introduce ourselves, right?
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Jess. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jessie. I'm one of your hosts tonight. You got a lot of hosts tonight. Normally, it's just probably your upline, or your upline's upline, whatever it might be. But I'm Jessie. I'm from New Orleans. 27. Been coaching for 3 years as of I don't know, a few days ago. So I mean my 3-year anniversary with coaching. I am a full-time coach. I started as part-time. I was working 2 jobs and then went full-time. So I am now a full-time coach. And that's just a little bit about me, because I could sit here and talk to y'all all night about my story, but that's not why we're here. And I'm sure you all don't want to hear it. So that's for another day. But yeah, that's me. So I don't know if anyone else wants to introduce themselves. Ashley, Nicole, somebody.
Okay, I'll go real quick. I'm Nicole Headland. I have been coaching, a little over 2.5 years. And I am also a full-time teacher and a full-time mom to 2 beautiful boys. And I have a husband that I like a lot.
He's a pretty cool guy. Ashley, you want to go?
Hi, y'all.
Hey!
I just got home. I got to eat dinner.
Go eat.
No, sleepy.
All right.
So, my name is Ashley. For those of you who don't know, I've been coaching for less than 2 years. And I was going to wait to share my surprise. I think I'm going to wait to the end to tell you guys my big news. But guys, I am so excited to be hosting this call with these ladies. I met them in Punta Cana, and we have some stuff tonight.
Hold on, you're breaking up. Is that just me?
No, I think she's breaking up too.
Yeah.
Oh no! Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is it do you have a good connection, Jessica?
I have a fine connection.
Hold on.
I don't know if someone was moving their computer, so then you were getting. I don't know. Go ahead, just restart.
Oh, okay. So I've actually been coaching for a little less than 2 years. I'm a full-time admin assistant at this moment. And I've got some super exciting news to share with you guys. Can y'all hear me? That's looking at me crazy. Yeah, okay. So, and I have some super, super exciting news that I'm going to share with you guys later on. But I just am so excited to be here hosting this call with these ladies. I was so excited to go to Punta Cana, and I never imagined that I'd be hosting a call like this, but super excited. We'll pass it on to Brandy.
Hey, I'm Brandy. I've been a coach for 4 years. I am a mom to 3 kids. My oldest is 13 soon, and my youngest is 7. Some of these coaches I've been coaching with since almost day 1. Some I just met 2 weeks ago, a week ago, Ashley, right? I don't know. It feels like yesterday we just left, but I'm super excited to do this call. I normally keep my groups kind of small, but this is exciting and out of our comfort zone. But go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
Kelsey, you want to go?
Yeah, okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but you're frozen.
Well, okay. As long as you hear me, that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Kelsey Hollingsworth. I am also a full-time coach. I've been a coach for almost exactly 3 years, May 20, 3rd, I think, is my 3-year coach anniversary, and I absolutely love everything about it. I was able to go full time about a year into it, completely full time, and I get to travel with my husband a lot. He works out of town, which is awesome. That was kind of my goal because he's always traveled, and I'm so excited about this call. So yeah.
And then I think Chrissy, you're the last one.
I get to talk? Oh, wait.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, I'm unmuted. I'm so excited I get to say something. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry, my mouth is full of chicken. But I'm 30 years old, and I live in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I guess my year of coaching will be this, is it August that I make a year of coaching? Yeah. I'm not there yet, but I have been coaching now, I guess, 9 months. And yeah, I'm excited to be a part of this call. I really love this community and what Beachbody stands for. And I am also just grateful to keep on learning with these ladies. They really have encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone and just to continue learning the business. I've never doubted it. And they have become some of my bestest friends. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to be included in all of this.
Oh, I love that. All right, should we get rocking?
Yeah, let's get rocking.
All right, so I'll start it off. We were sitting at a little cafe in Punta Cana, and just like it was the last day, and we're talking about what are our takeaways from this trip, because honestly, I mean, it was a trip, it was a vacation, but you cannot help but work, and I use that like with quotation marks because it's like you're with, your best buddies and on vacation at this all-inclusive resort. But of course you are talking about business, and we were just talking about like what are our takeaways. And we just were bouncing ideas off of each other, and that's when this whole idea of coming together and doing a Zoom call really came to be. And honestly, my biggest takeaway from this whole trip was how Success Club is a non-negotiable. And I've heard it on national wake-up calls, and I believe in it. I set a non-negotiable for myself every month, but I just kind of do it, and I never really thought about it being a non-negotiable, but it totally is. And so I was like, okay, well, why is this a non-negotiable? Like, I've heard top coaches say this, and now I'm saying this to myself. I'm trying to lead by example for my team, but why? What is the point? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not someone that gets obsessed with ranks. I don't care about ranks. I care about helping people and being a good person. And so I don't want to get caught up in like these numbers, but at the same time, we have to know our business, and we have to know why Beachbody has these Success Club points. So it kind of came full circle to me when I was at this trip talking to these girls, because you see, when you hit Success Club, it's kind of like this domino effect, okay? It's like you hit Success Club because you have helped at least three to five people. And it's something that I don't think we take lightly, because really you are changing people's lives. So it's like helping 3 to 5 people, and on top of that, you're changing their lives, which becomes a contagious thing for you because you want to keep helping more people, and then these people are getting great results. So then they're talking about what they are doing. And honestly, like, who wants to live a crappy life? Who wants to feel like crap, So then they start noticing their changes, and it starts to, that domino effect, that snowball effect. And so really, honestly, it is a non-negotiable because it just snowballs and continues to branch out. And that's where I think really, truly is having a tracking system. because you can help people, but dang, when you start to get busy, and even if you're helping 5 people, I mean, you're pouring into those 5 people, and you want to have a tracking system. So I think having a tracking system is important. And what I like to do, honestly, is I have a 3-step process to hitting Success Club, and I'm going to give it to you today. So here it is. I have my free groups. They always are either the last week of the month or the first week of the month, because I'm going to pour into that free group. And then what I'm going to do is invite them into my accountability group the following week. So the first week is free group. Next week is prep week. And the third week is the start of my accountability group. By then, you are at the middle of the month and you have hit Success Club 5, 10, whatever, but you have done your responsibility to these people to get them started, so they're starting right with you, and that they've already been a part of your free group, so they can trust you, they know you, and now you're pouring into them because now they're a part of your accountability group. And that way, then you reap the benefits because you have hit Success Club. You have, they get all these fun prizes that are really cool with Beachbody. Plus now with Summit, it's like, really fun parties to go to. And bada bing, bada boom. It's like done. So that is my takeaway from this, is hitting Success Club is like a non-negotiable. And I think the icing on the cake is really the trips, because I don't know. It's a freaking awesome time. Questions? Is everyone muted?
No, Cole, I have a question. So you said, so if you do it, say you do it like the first week of the month or the last week of the month, or whether that runs into each other, and then the next week is your prep or your preseason, and then the following one is your week 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So it's kind of this system. So right now, I'm off 1 week because of Mother's Day. But so now my Mother's Day group is this coming week. Then my prep week is after Mother's Day week. And then my challenge group is after that. Okay. Yeah.
So Nicole, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you say the first or the last. So let's look at May. If this is a typical month, and the first week of June is starting on Thursday the 1st, would you typically then run your free group the 29th through the 3rd, or would you move it to the 5th of June? Is it the first full week of the month, or if it starts in the previous, would you start then?
Yeah, I'll probably go with the 5th. Because I want to, and a lot of times too, I think we need to base it off of the sales, what challenge packs, because I mean, as a Diamond Insider, we get a heads up, but I don't know, it's kind of nice to just have that comfort in knowing what's coming. And so I think, I think just kind of when that comes out, and then you can have more conversations if people were kind of thinking about stuff, and then you kind of can continue to plant those seeds in the conversations.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'll go. If someone else wants to go. I guess nobody's in. Okay, I'm going. All right. So for those, I know we have some literally brand new coaches that just signed up 2 minutes ago on the call. So if you are what the heck is she talking about? What is Success Club, y'all? We will get there. But just take it all in. You'll learn. All right. What I want to talk about for my takeaway with these trips. So this is actually my 3rd Success Club trip that I went on. Like I just said, I literally made 3 years 2 days ago or 3 days ago with this coaching opportunity, and I actually got to go on a trip my first year as a guest of my upline coach, which was really awesome. And I actually got to bring one of my coaches, Christy, who's on the call. I got to bring her with me as my guest because I kind of wanted to, my aha moment. You'll hear a lot of people say they have aha moments in Beachbody. It kind of gives you the bigger picture of what this opportunity can do for you. Happened on my Success Club trip, the first Success Club trip that I went on when I was a coach, a brand new coach. I had been coaching. I signed up in May, and that following March, so I hadn't even been a coach for a full year yet, my coach took me on the Success Club trip, and it made me realize what this opportunity could do for me. Not that, I was actively coaching, I was helping people, but it just kind of gave me that bigger picture. So I was really happy that I got to bring Christy, and I know we were like literally crying, happy tears on the way home on the plane. People were looking at us like we were crazy people, but we were just talking about like what this opportunity has done for us so far and like what it can give to us, and it's just like mind-blowing. Okay, but what I want to talk about, my particular topic, is how going on these trips can help you grow your challengers and can help you grow your team. So, when you go on these things, like, we don't do this for the trip, y'all. We didn't sign up as coaches saying, like, we're signing up to earn a free trip. No, we do this because we want to help people. Like Nicole said, you want to help people change their life. And we do change lives. Like, we're not selling a shake and that's it. We're not selling a program. We are changing people's lives. Like, and one thing that Nicole said, I think it was Nicole, we were talking one night on the trip, and she was like, y'all, I've talked to so many people here while we were on this trip, and like, the one thing that most people had in common before they started Beachbody was that they were very unhappy with something in their life, whether it was their physical appearance or they had medical issues or whatever it might be. They were unhappy in their life. They dealt with depression, anxiety, whatever it might be. And, Beachbody changed that for them. Beachbody brought them out of those struggles, which was really awesome. It was like one of my aha moments while we were there. But, we're changing lives. We're not just selling them a program. So when you are hitting Success Club, when you're trying to help 3 people, you have to keep that in mind. You have to keep in mind they're not just a number. They're not just a Success Club point. They're not just someone that you're just trying to make a quick $50 off of, $60 off of, right? You're trying to help them change your life. So that's what we do. And when you go on these trips, though, it's just like showing them even more about the community. Because, yeah, the trip was great. The resort was great. We got spa treatment and all that fun stuff. But the best part about it was the people that were there. It wasn't I could have been in a brown paper bag with all 5 of these women and been like having a blast. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, we were like laughing till we were crying. We were having so much fun, but it wasn't because of where we were at. It's because who we were with. And when you go on these trips, that's what people see. I've signed up like 10 coaches this month. Now, that's probably the highest number of coaches I've ever signed this month, and I'm not saying that all of them have signed up because they saw me in Punta Cana, but it also showed them the community behind it. And people crave this. People want to be able – it's hard to make friends. It's hard to find people that are on your level, find people that are positive. Y'all all see it on Facebook. Everyone's negative. Everyone's like negative Nancy. But my Facebook is like filled with positivity. My Facebook, I don't ever see anything negative because I am surrounded by all of these beautiful faces every day. John sticking his tongue out at me. I am surrounded by goofballs like that who just make you laugh and are just positive. And you have that like-minded, you're part of something bigger than yourself with like-minded people. So when you go on these trips, when you go to events like Super Saturday and you go to things like Summit, and you even getting on these calls, y'all, getting on these team calls every week, when people see you doing that, they're like, man, like, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of a tribe of women and men who are like positive and happy. They crave that. They crave the community. So that is my biggest takeaway is when you push for these trips, push for your free Summit ticket if you're a brand new coach, push for those things because that's how it's going to change your business. Yeah, some people might be interested because you get a free trip. But the thing is, they're interested in the community. They want to be a part of what you're a part of. And going on these trips, going to these events, that's what is where you can really get to know people. We work online. Our business is on social media, right? So when we get to go on these vacations and get to go on these trips, like, that's where we get to know each other. Ashley and Christy, I know because they're on my team, but I never knew any of these other women before I got to go to Los Angeles for a Beachbody thing, or before I got to go last year's trip where I met Brandy. Like, you make, and Ashley and Christy just met all of them, you know, so you make so many connections. And I know Christy and Brandy are running challenge groups together now. Like, you just start to kind of click with people, and it just like falls into place, and it's an amazing thing. So that's my aha takeaway from the trip. I hope it helps somebody, but just wanted to share that with y'all. So I don't know who wants to go next, but I'm going to mute myself so my dogs don't bark.
Wow. Yes. Can we do these calls like every week? Love it. Y'all want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, basically just like, I feel like I'm freezing up. Y'all can hear me okay, right?
Yep.
Okay. So basically just kind of going off that, yeah, like she said, it is a free trip, but it's so much more than that. So much more than that. You know, just being around this community, we don't get to be around people like Beachbody people that often. I know, like, I don't know about y'all, but, you know, some of the people I have to be around, like family and stuff, they're negative, or some of the people on my Facebook, not anymore as much so since I have so many Beachbody people. But, you know, you don't get to be around this positive community all the time. And so these trips are so much more than just a trip. It's a trip with the most amazing people on the planet. That's what it is. Like, you want to be there. And you learn so much. Like, I think my topic is supposed to be that, so I don't want to, like, get off of that and take too long. But but just, like, collaborating and learning what they learn, you know, or what they know, because we all do things differently. And this business is very simple. It's very simple. I'm a simple person, so I love that it's a simple business, because if you share, if you invite, and you are a product of the product, and you read personal development, you're going to be successful. If you do that on a consistent level for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you're going to be super successful in this business, because consistency is everything. And just, there's so many ways to go about what we do, you know, how to run challenge groups, how to, you know, share on your Facebook, personal development books, sharing personal development books that change your life. So many things like that we can talk about, because like Jesse said, we go on these trips. It's so much fun, but we can't help but talk about business. And so we collaborate and we share ideas and we learn from each other, and then we're around each other, and that just, you know, it just makes you so happy and fulfilled.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. How many people on this call are going to Summit?
Oh, no. Is it unstable?
Oh my gosh, that is so
Kelsey.
awesome.
Oh no.
Kelsey.
Uh-oh.
She's frozen.
Hey.
We can hear you, I think. Maybe not.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, I'll keep it short, because I don't know how much I'm going to be messing up. But yeah, just basically, like, you know, getting around the people, collaborating and all that. Like I was saying, there's so many amazing personal development books. There's so many ways to do your challenge groups. There's so many reasons that you want to get to the Summit, that you want to get to these successful trips. You want to get to Super Saturday. You want to be at these events. Some people crave this community more than anything. They crave it more than financial freedom. They crave it more than, you know, anything.
You're frozen again, and now we can't hear you.
I love how her pictures are like the cutest when she's frozen. Everybody do Kelsey.
Kelsey, you're frozen, and we can't hear you.
Oh my God, I cannot wait for her to watch the recording. Sorry, I had to.
I'm like on a roll too.
Oh, sorry. You like keep breaking in and out.
Crap. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think I made my point, though, if y'all want to, like, move on.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to waste your time. It's already 9:55.
You're good. Okay. Who wants to go? Brandy, Ashley, and Christy are left, right? Christy's raising her hand.
I might as well go, because the more I sit here and think about it, I get in my head. So I'm like one of the newer coaches, and what Beachbody has done for me, and just being a part of this trip, was just make me realize that it's okay to be comfortable with myself. And
I have been coaching for a little while, and I had really great success in the beginning because of word of mouth. And then it kind of just stopped, but it was because I was scared to get out of my comfort zone and reach out to other people via the media, just because I was so scared of what they would think about me, and I was uncomfortable. And then I didn't really tell too much about myself, but I am married. We've been together 7 years, and I am a stepmother of two girls. And I help my husband run a really, really fast-paced restaurant here in New Orleans, and it's stressful. But I don't want to go into too much detail with that. But he just wasn't supportive. He didn't really get the concept of what we were doing here, and he really didn't care to pay mind to it. So that kind of discouraged me. And so I kind of put it on the back burner. I was still doing my programs and everything and supporting the challengers that I already had. And I've participated in a challenge group every single month and helped coach them. But it wasn't until this trip that I just had my aha moment of what this business can do for me in my life. I'm sick and tired of working for other people to reap the benefits. We were told 2 years ago when we got married, and that we would get a percentage of the restaurant, and it still has never happened, and it's been a year and a half afterwards. And I'm just sick and tired of being told what they want me to hear to keep me sticking around. And this opportunity for once is a way for me to work hard, because I've always worked hard, but for me to reap the benefits and just feel good about what I'm doing. I mean, I've always liked working with other people, which is why waiting tables is something that I enjoy doing, just because of the interaction I get with other people. And I was off of social media for about 7 years. So that was something I was hesitant when I was first offered the coaching opportunity after my first round. But if it wasn't for Facebook, and if it wasn't for Jesse's Facebook ad, I wouldn't be here right now. And it's because I just honestly believe that it was the opportunity fell in my lap for a reason, that I'm meant to be here. And I've never doubted what this business can do. I just didn't believe in myself. And the one thing that each of these girls kept talking about on this trip was like, are you doing the 4 vital behaviors? And I had to be completely honest with myself, and I hadn't been. And that's why I hadn't been successful. And just getting back from the trip and like reading personal development, stepping out of my comfort zone. I am actually paired up with Brandy right now for the first time. I actually feel really great about a challenge group. I've got a lot of messages going out right now, and this is the first time I'm actually like stepping out of my comfort zone, making those connections. And again, I'm very socially awkward, and so like I didn't have that community. And so when I joined my first challenge group too and started working with the women in the challenge group, I realized that we are more alike than we are different. And so that has been something that's been a blessing for me, because people look at me and say, I never knew you struggled with low self-esteem and depression and anxiety. And I pushed people away because of binging with food and alcohol. And Beachbody, the community has been really accepting of me, and they don't judge me. They don't look at my past. Like, they accept me for who I am, and they help me learn and grow. And if it wasn't for Jesse and honestly the community and personal development, I'd still be stuck in my own selfish ways, miserable, and I'm in the happiest place I've ever been. And I'm excited to be able to have the opportunity to take this on full time. And I hope I'm already cutting back down hours. I talked to a girl at the restaurant today and gave her a lot of my responsibilities so I can start focusing more on my business here with Beachbody, because I do believe in the program. I believe in our products. And I honestly think what we have is, like everybody keeps talking about, the total to solution. I mean, it's the total solution, and we have all the pieces to the puzzle to make this work for people and help them, like everybody else has already stated, on achieving a healthier, fulfilling lifestyle. So that's what it's done for me, and I want to give that back to other people. Yep.
You are so beautiful. I just love you.
Oh, you're so sweet. I love you.
Oh, I love your heart.
Isn't she amazing? Like, she's just amazing.
Thank you. That makes me feel really good. I didn't think I would hear people ever say that. So to hear that, y'all make me feel so loved. And that was something too. I moved from Baton Rouge out to New Orleans, and in 6 years, it was really hard for me to make friends, and I was craving friendship. And I actually, last May, before all of this, it's just really weird how it's all happened. I was in New York, and my girlfriend, she uses some dating app, and I forget which one it is. And I actually downloaded it because she said there's like a friends section and you can search friends. But then, like I said, I had opened up my Facebook, and then this ad for Jesse's challenge group was there, and the rest kind of was history. So, yeah, it's kind of cool how it all worked out for me. So I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Beachbody, the new dating app for friends.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. Brandy, are you back in action? I don't know.
I am working right now. I'm working. Hopefully I don't freeze up on you guys. This trip, my takeaway from it, let me backtrack. I've been a coach for 4 years. When I first started, I set some crazy goals to get off medicine, to stop drinking alcohol, to get out of debt, all those goals. I met them. I met rank advance goals. I met all of that. But after I met that, I kind of lost my why. Like, I met my goals. So what now? Like, what is there for me? So I just kind of put Beachbody on the back burner. I still worked out. I still drank my shake. But I forgot my team. I forgot my challengers. I basically forgot. Like, and I just pushed it all away, and I lost everything. I lost my ranks, which means nothing to me, really. It just, my challengers mean more. I mean, sorry to my coaches that are on this call, but it's, I don't know, it's like just helping the challengers that just makes this whole business worth it. But I lost everything. So this trip, I mean, I worked it enough to earn the trip because I knew the trips mean the world. It changes your entire business. This trip just showed me that it's more than a small goal. I needed a big goal. During the middle of the trip, my husband looked at me and he was sad. And if you guys know John, he's not a sad person. He's like, you know, our kids should be here. And had I worked the business more and not forgot about it and did the bare minimum, I could have brought my kids. So this business just showed me that it's not about just like the trip. It's not about the small goals. It just shows you that you need to make big goals, scary big goals. Like somebody on this call is going to say a little bit, a scary big goal that is going to be made and followed through with. Like, it's, the small goals are great. Make them and keep them and reach for them. But after those small little stepping stones, go for something big and scary. Like taking your entire family. I mean, I have 3 kids. If you have 1 kid or 2 kids, you know how darn expensive those little things are. And mine, they have expensive taste, so they want they want a lot. So my new goal from my whole takeaway was to make a bigger why, to take my kids on family vacations, not just to grandma's house a couple states away, but take them on cruises. And hopefully they're not awake, but our next goal is to surprise my oldest. Hold on. The door's like cracked open. But to surprise my oldest, he's turning 13 this September, and take them on a family cruise. So we have met with a travel agent actually while we were in Dominican Republic. And we're taking them. So I'm going to bet you all that I'm going to help as many darn people as I can to make sure my babies can go on a cruise with us. Not just a Success Club cruise, which was great last year, but a family cruise with all of us. So my takeaway was to set the big goals. Don't let them be intimidating, because, you know, they are. But set them and just make those small goals that reach them. That's all I really had. And hopefully they didn't hear me.
You gotta whisper.
I don't know how to whisper.
All right, Ashley, I think you're last.
Oh man, I probably shouldn't have been saved last, but I'm gonna have to start like bawling crying. It's just who I am. Sorry guys, okay? So I've been coaching for I believe July makes 2 years. I joined this business after literally like running in place with a trash bag over my body. That's how awfully like unfit I was and how much I did not want to do this. So I signed up as a coach literally 6 months into this business, guys. I earned this trip for me and my husband. So if you're getting on this call and maybe you're a new coach, maybe you're the girl that just signed up 5 minutes ago, like, girl, you can do this. And my aha moment at this trip was that this company is so doable in any capacity that you want it to be. And guys, like, here come the waterworks, right? So I joined this and I wanted nothing to do with the business, nothing. I just wanted the discount on my Shakeology. And literally tomorrow I'm going in to put in my 2 weeks notice. Like, I never thought this could be my life, but God, Beachbody did this for me. This company is about changing people's lives. So when you hear us say that, we're not just talking about your challengers or your coaches. We're talking about you first. Work on you and spread that with everybody you know, everyone you touch. The word consistency, guys, all that means is it means everyone. Why would somebody not want this, right? And I'm to the point, see, everybody's bawling crying. I'm sorry, guys. Why would you want to sit at a job miserable, right? My new goal now is to show women that if they don't want to be behind that desk, they don't need to be. If they want to go on an all expenses paid vacation with their entire family, because guys, there were kids everywhere. Like, my baby fever was popping off. Like, I only had fur babies. So it was just like crazy. I was like, this is awesome, right? I'm surrounded by beautiful people, happy people. That's what drew me to this. Actually saw Jessie at Summit, and all these pictures were just her, and she was so happy, and I wanted that. And I didn't even know that. I didn't want anything to do with the community. That's what I said. But guys, this community saved my life, right? Our challenge groups saved my life. And you can do that for someone else. You can do that for yourself. And that's what these trips just showed me. Like, it validates that hard work. Like, literally, I work 9 to 5, guys. I squeeze in all my time before work, all my lunch breaks. I sneak to the bathroom to make posts. Every single one of my posts during the day are made on the toilet, okay? That's me. But, like, guys, if you want it that bad, like, no, I'm being for real with you, because it was so unachievable when I started, right? You work 9 to 5. You don't have a break. Maybe you work shift work. You can't have a phone in the plant. Guys, you have to make this shit work, right? And I'm sitting here showing you, like, I'm proof that this works. Like, these girls on this call, they're proof that it works. And going to these trips, guys, like, my husband was even like, you can quit your job. What? What? And it's crazy because I make good money. I'm good at my job, but it's stressful, right? Like, I dyed my hair, by the way, guys, I dyed my hair purple, like, literally a week ago. Like, because it's something I wanted to do. I've been rocking a wig at work. Like, if you want something bad enough, though, like, whether you're in this for the discount, whether you want to, no, like, a legit wig. I saw somebody, like, touch their hair, like, a legit wig. So, no, seriously, like, whether you're in this for the discount or you want to replace the money in your Shakeology, whatever it is, guys, work on you, share that with people, get them started, right? Because maybe they want to go on a free trip. Maybe they want to be financially free so they can quit their job. Maybe they just want the discount on Shakeology. Guys, just offer it to people. That's my biggest thing these last couple months leading up to this trip was like, I can do this. Success Club 5 is like not even in my brain. Like, I'm going 10 and above. You have to aim big, guys, because you're changing lives. We all know like 80, 90, 100 people that need this, right? Yes, everyone? So, like, just ask. Just don't be afraid. Like, it's not you, it's them, but you have to offer it to them all the time. I literally didn't sign up for 8 months, and every single month, Jessie was messaging me, asking me if I wanted to just join one of her challenge groups. I never in a million years thought that this would happen. And guys, like, I'm not stopping. Like, I will be in the Millionaire Club. I will be walking across stage one day at Summit. Like, just never say never, guys, and just dream super big. And even if you're just starting out, like, hit the ground running. Like, you don't have to be where you need to be. You don't have to want to quit your job. Like, just set a goal for yourself and freaking crush it, guys. Like, you want to go on this trip, Success Club. Like, it's so important. We don't preach this to you because of numbers or quotas or commission. Guys, literally, I'm quitting a job where I make $24 an hour to go down to a coaching salary. I'm taking the hugest pay cut, the hugest risk of my life. And it's because for me, it's not about the money anymore. It's about my happiness and my family's happiness. And this community, just be here, guys. Like, show up for your people, show up for yourself. I could literally talk all day and I'm about to cry. So, yeah, so that, I think I hit on my point.
You made me cry again today. This is the second time you made me cry, actually. Stop with the cry. I'm an ugly crier, all right? I'm ugly, but I cry. Let's not do that anymore. Happy tears.
We're probably going to do it all the time, though.
Probably. Anyone else want to add anything? Yay for Ashley quitting her job, y'all. Woo!
Congratulations!
Super pumped for her.
Guys, and just like real quick, like I went to Summit last year and I set a goal at Summit to quit my job the day I got back from Summit this year. Like I haven't even really been pushing to quit my job for an entire year. But when you want something this bad and when you see what this business can do for you, and don't try to figure it all out. Like, I still don't know half the things I need to know. But guys, like, once you like dive into this and see what this business can do for you, right? It can send you on these free trips. Guys, I used to have anxiety over going on vacations because I had to pay out of my credit cards, right? Like, I had to embarrassingly be like, no, babe, I don't have cash. I got to swipe my credit card at McDonald's breakfast, right? Like, no, guys, this was an all paid expense vacation. It wasn't work, but of course we were all snapping selfies. It was kind of crazy. My husband is now an Instagram husband, but he's almost on board. But guys, it just opens up a whole new level of life for you. Like, I feel like I could literally like change the world, right? And it's all because I took a chance on myself and I just shared that with people, right? So that's what I'm in there. Sorry.
Does anyone have questions or anything, or want to say anything? Yes, maybe so. Nicole, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I do. Since there's so many of you that are going to coming up on Summit, which you register on the 10th, which is super exciting. Honestly, it's just take the information tonight and take your notes, and Summit is another incredible opportunity. It totally rocks your business like no other, but it also, like Ashley had mentioned, like it really makes you evaluate yourself, and it really just, it's incredible to be a part of something that's, you're just filled with so many positive, supportive people. It's just really bizarre. Actually, it's sad that it's bizarre, but it really is. And so take that opportunity. Even right now, start with your posts. Start sprinkling in. Start breadcrumbing with your posts, like a countdown, asking about outfits, asking just different ways that you can breadcrumb to bring people into what you're doing. Because we all can post a sweaty selfie, and that's great. But there's more to being a coach than having a sweaty selfie. You know what I mean? I love sweaty selfies, don't get me wrong, but you want to, like, if people think like that's all a coach does is post sweaty selfies, you know, there's a hell of a lot more that goes into this that people need and or want. And I know, Ashley, I'm coming out with an income post this week, and it scares the crap out of me because I did my income like for over the last 3 years, and it really blows my mind. But I showed some of my coaches last night at a photo shoot, and they were like, that's motivating to me. And so I'm like, it scares the crap out of me, but that's what we have to do, you guys. We have to think that people need this opportunity. And it's like, it might scare the crap out of you, but at the same time, you're also blessing people that you don't even know that you're blessing. And I think at the end of the day, that's what's most important.
Yes, 100% agree with that. And if you're coming to Summit, Y'all all know I'm from New Orleans. A lot of my team's from New Orleans. So come find us and tell us hi. I'm sure we're all gonna hang out. But for real, y'all, like she said, Summit, like don't just and same thing with these trips. Like if you're pushing for this trip, like put it. I know Ashley did this last year. Before she even earned the trip, she told people publicly on Facebook, I'm going to Punta Cana next year for a beach trip. Like she
literally the day my team was registering for the trip, I was like, man, they're registering. I'm not. Like, I was like, you know what? Bam, I earned the trip. And so, guys, I had to earn the trip. Like, I told my husband every single day, babe, we're going to Punta Cana. Babe, we're going to Punta Cana. Like, he did not believe me, guys. Like, I swear. Like, and this trip, like, guys, if you have an unsupported husband, like we said too, like this trip, like to them, like it shows them it shows them the community, because they just think that we're a bunch of girls that get together and like do our hair on these calls and like laugh and, you know, like they don't think that this is serious, right? But like you bring them to Super Saturdays, you bring them to Summit, you bring them to these trips, and guys, they see the picture of like, oh, y'all don't just like work out and drink Energize like crack babies, you know, like it's crazy.
Yeah, and I will say too, when Jeff was there with us too, even on the plane, well, in the hotel and on the plane home, he's making his guys challenge group, his first one. He's getting his free group ready on Fear. I mean, he's like totally fired up because it ignites some fire in your butt to just like do it, you know? So it's fun to see.
Hey, Jeff.
Hello.
What's up? Do you want to share a little bit about a guy's perspective from the trip before we wrap up? I know we're like putting you on the spot because I was not, planned, but.
Yeah, usually I got to prepare my things, and that's my detail. No, I think it was good to see, like you said, a lot of the husbands that were there, just being a part of it, and I think that's half the battle. Is just getting your husband, your spouse, whomever to support you. And like you said, realize that it's more than just whatever they think it is. Because it's different for a lot of people. A lot of people think it's one thing. Other people think it's another thing. It's just workouts. It's just shakes. It's just this. But it's so much more. It's this community. I mean, how many group of people are on this grid? It's like, my goodness.
I don't know.
It's just awesome to see. And then when I hear stories of husbands, specifically husbands, saying, "Oh, that's your thing," it kind of infuriates me a little bit. It's like, no, you need to support and you need to be as much a part of it as you can. Everyone's got limits. Everyone has a budget of their time and energy, and it's how you prioritize that time and energy and pushing it towards what's best for your family, what's best for your relationship with your spouse. There's a whole, lot of different things. So I think that was kind of my biggest takeaway, is just how can I be more of a part of it? And that's last year when I went to Summit, I was kind of going more just to support Nicole and seeing like how I can support Nicole. And that was more than what I kind of envisioned. I just kind of was like, oh, I'm going to tag along here for a little bit and see what it's like. But when I came away with it kind of being more a part of the conversation than I guess I anticipated, which was cool, and the more you just participate, you just, are drawn to it and just see what a benefit it is for people, for your family, everything.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anyone else want to add in anything? Anyone have any questions? Kelsey, you have any questions? Do you want to say anything?
I want to take a picture before we finish, by the way.
Okay. Ashley's
all
all
really gay.
No, she has her purple hair.
That's purple. Okay, that's good. That's good. You rock that.
Riley was waving at you.
Wait, what?
Riley was waving at him.
Okay, Riley.
Way back in there.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions before we take our picture and then let y'all go because it's 9:20? No? Okay. Okay, so everyone smile. We're going to take like a few. So are you taking one with your phone or you want me to take one with my screenshot?
Oh, you got to get it, girl.
I mean, you can take one with your phone.
Nope, you're good.
All right, everyone smile. 1, 2, 3. And because we have so many people, I have to do like another screen. So smile again because you might not have been in the first one. Don't just stay smiling, okay? 1, 2, 3, smile. One more, because I don't know if I got the first one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Smile. I always like tilt my head.
Our heads are always the same way, Jesse.
I know. It's fine. Okay. So anything else before we hop off? Oh, like Nicole said, registration for Summit. If you were going to Summit, the 10th, which is not tomorrow, but Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
opens up.
ticket so you can register on time and get the workout you want.
Yeah. Pick your workout, pick your hall. What hall are y'all doing?
Hall F.
We all chose hall F.
I choose Hall F.
Fun and fitness. Whoop, whoop.
There you go.
Do Hall F then?
Yes.
Yes.
If you can get into hall F, do hall F, which y'all should be able to because there's only like 3 halls. So
Okay.
hall F, and then I know I chose Sean T for my workout. I don't know. Did y'all all choose Sean
I
T?
did.
Look at us. We're all like on the same page.
By the way, just real quick, like this is super cool that we all chose the same places, but like if you see somebody you want to see or you see a workout you want to do, guys, go to it.
Yeah.
I promise you, even if you don't know anyone, you'll come out with friends. Like we just do what you want to do, but that's where we're at.
Yeah. Don't like feel like you have to choose the workout that
Yeah, if you like somebody else better, totally go for it.
If you can get into Shift Shop, okay, highly encourage you to
It's
do that.
amazing.
I don't know if it's I mean I'm sure that there's still space in there, but registration probably opens at like what 10 PST Pacific time.
That's in the morning?
No.
Yes, but I don't know. We'll keep you updated in our team page.
Yeah, help me. I need help.
We got you. We're good. You do need your registration number or ticket
I
number.
got that.
And then your
I've got the little app. Oh, like you can see it, but I got the app downloaded. That's where I'm going to do everything from?
No. Go to your
Laptop?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll post the link. Or they'll email you. They email you, don't they?
Yeah, you should have got the email
They
already.
email you. Christy, go check your email.
Okay.
And if anyone has questions about that registering, just let us know.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do they send you a link in your email for doing that, or is it something you have to log into with your information? Do you guys know?
Send me a link. I'm pretty
Okay.
Link,
Okay.
and you'll need your Summit registration number and your coach
Okay.
ID number.
It was in the email that they sent us.
Okay.
It was with that. So you should just click on it and then you have to put in your registration number and all that.
Okay.
And then they also, just so you'll know, they do give you an option to do a box lunch for Friday and Saturday, and a shuttle pass if y'all are staying at like a hotel downtown around there. And it makes you pay like right then and there. So like have your card if you want a box lunch, and if you want the shuttle pass, make sure you like have your card with you so you can pay for that if that's what you're gonna do. I did the box lunch just for convenience. I mean, I'm from New Orleans. There's tons of restaurants around here, so if y'all don't want to do a box lunch, you probably have time to go find something to eat. But I just did the box lunch because I'm probably not gonna feel like leaving. Anyone else have questions? Hey, Ronnie Lee.
Hey, Ronnie Lee.
Hey.
See, I mean,
Ronnie,
all
what's
become
up,
friends
dude?
with each other's like spouses and husbands and what. So look at that.
How's it going, man?
Hi, Ronnie.
Our internet is so bad here. I'm
Wait
sorry.
a second.
Internet's struggling.
Bye.
Are both of you in bed right now? Wait a second.
Ah.
All right, y'all.
What kind of call is this?
I hope y'all have a great night. Thank you all for getting on. Yay for Ashley for putting
Yay, congratulations.
tomorrow. Congratulations, my friend. I'm probably gonna cry multiple times tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
Just watch me work my butt off, guys. Like, this isn't going to be easy, but I'm going to make it work.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right.
And I got you to wake up, or you got me to wake up at 5 in the mornings every day, so.
It's different. It's this morning, do tomorrow.
All right, ladies. Well,
Good night, y'all.
All right,
night.
now.
Thank you for getting on. And I'll post the recording in our team page, and then I'll send y'all the link so y'all can share it to y'all's teams.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Bye, all.
Bye.